Mr. Cowan, he's the general manager of the Central Florida Dreamplex, and I love him. When I first saw him again, I felt very excited about the Dreamplex. And when it opened, I saw the blue ribbon cutting and Mr. Cowan being glad now the kids have a place to work out.
The difference in my son has been absolutely amazing since we started coming to the Dreamplex. He has friends, he cares about other kids. Before, I felt like he didn't really know the world around him, but now that he's here, he is so caring and hugs Mr. Cameron when he walks in, and Mr. Cameron hugs him right back. They have this great friendship, and just the kids here all know him when he walks in, and it's just been, he's a whole different kid.
I like the foam pit, the rock wall, the cardio, all kinds of stuff in there. It has been a dream come true for my family and my mom.
The Dreamplex is good.
My name's Lynn Sear. I've been in the Claremont area for about 20 years, and we are so excited that Dreamplex had opened up, because after the therapies are over, when you have a child with special needs, they're very limited in what they can do as far as activities. And this has just opened up opportunities for my daughter to be able to participate in gymnastics or cheerleading. We do a boot camp together, which is something that none of the other gyms in the Claremont area offer. When you go into a typical gym, they're kind of looking like, okay, go ahead and participate, but we don't really know how to help you. Whereas here, we're doing our boot camp together, we're doing Zumba together, yoga, I'm trying to get her more involved. But this has been just such a fabulous place to be able to normalize our life, if you will, and be just like other families.
Woohoo! A Dreamplex.
I mean, the Dreamplex, we've been in the Claremont area for almost 20 years, and the Dreamplex is the first opportunity we've had for our daughter to do something that she could actually participate in. They have a daycare that operates out of the Dreamplex, the campability. You can't send a child with special needs to a regular daycare. It's just not safe, and they can't. A child that's nonverbal just can't communicate if there's something wrong. So the Dreamplex has just opened up huge doors for us. We cannot wait for the future of the Dreamplex to expand. I mean, so many more opportunities for these children and for the adults around the area. Our exposure to the special needs community around here, we really didn't have much, up until the Dreamplex. Seeing, how many people are in need in this area, it's just been mind-blowing to me, really. It's been an eye-opener. I have no doubt that people will move here in droves just to be closer to a bigger facility, once it's available. It's something that's really needed.
We love the Dreamplex. We love what it has to offer, with the dance, and they offer quite a bit here at the facility, but it needs to be quite a bit bigger. We're excited about the option to possibly have a bigger facility and more classes and different types of classes, and for just to continue her therapy. This is great here, but there's only so much you can do in this small of a facility. Like their classes, it's out in the open because that's all they can do. They need a big room for classes, but it needs to be a room by itself. With dance, they get distracted, and they still benefit from it here, but they would benefit so much more if they didn't have all the distractions of other things going on, because it's all going on in the same room. If you had different rooms, that would be awesome. I'm looking forward to a bigger facility where, they can offer so much more for them and teams for them to join. And so we're really looking forward to it, and I think she is too.
I love the Dreamplex.
I generally come here because while I do have a lot of mobility given my disability, which is cerebral palsy, I want to maintain and or even get better in terms of upper mobility here, upper strength, and also just a general overall improvement of health. This is part of my personal routine to get myself better. So there's a lot of things to look forward to.
The Dreamplex has helped us because all of her therapists are here. They're able to communicate with one another and kind of collaborate to just get the best out of each therapy session. And also she goes to the dance classes once a week, and that's helped her physically because it keeps her moving, and it's also helped her socially. What I would like to see is, I think they're going to have a swimming pool at the new complex, and that would be amazing for Gracie. She loves water, and she loves to be in the water, and just swim therapy would be great for her. And also she's not able to get swim lessons at other facilities in the area due to her having seizures. They don't have the right training to be able to give her lessons, and at the Dreamplex they would be trained to be able to do that.
We love the Dreamplex. My daughter Jayla, she has spina bifida, so she's paralyzed at L3, L4, and so she has limited leg function. And so Dreamplex has been such a great place for her to do sports. And she's taken the tumbling class and gymnastics camp, which has been awesome. And then she's also done some ballet. And it's been such a good thing for her confidence. And then they also have a homeschool PE class that my other daughter has been able to enjoy, and so that's been fantastic for us as well. So we are big fans of the Dreamplex.
My name is Eliana Miller, and I like the Dreamplex because I get to help out with my sister and with lots of other girls and boys. And all the people here are really nice, and I like to know that I'm getting healthier and strong, and I just like to come here because I think it's fun.
The Dreamplex is so much fun. I love my friends, and I love Karen's beard.
What we've enjoyed most about the Dreamplex is when we first adopted Olivia, we pretty much pledged that we were going to give her every opportunity and expose her to as many things as possible. And being new parents and not sure what was out there, we called a lot of places and asked them what their experience was with special needs or what qualities or qualifications they have to work with them, and everyone said, "Oh, bring them in, we'll figure it out." And we tried that, and it's not the same. The instructors and teachers, they don't know, they don't have the patience, they don't have the right facilities. So when we were referred to the Dreamplex and came here, we don't have to say anything. Everybody just knows. They know what Olivia needs, how to integrate her into the different activities. If she has sensory issues with a lot of things, they know how to ease her into it.
You know what I love best? A water slide. I love water slides.
My name is Kelly Hart, and this is my daughter Regan Hart. She is 3 years old. She was born 4 months premature, and she has cerebral palsy, and she's legally blind. It was very scary not knowing other people with kids with these and what was going to be her outcome and was she going to be able to do anything, play, be in activities. And once I met them and they opened the Dreamplex, it's completely changed our lives. Coming here kind of gives me a little bit of a break. I usually help with most of her therapies, but it shows me things to do at home to help her. And also to be around other parents and the therapists, people that understand when she's doing this, that it's because she constantly has to be in motion. She really cannot stand to be still. Meeting other people that know what it's like to kind of feel lost, and it's an indescribable feeling.
I've never seen accessible equipment before. I've been volunteering for about 12 years at a local really big gym and get free passes, but I can't use any of their equipment there. So seeing the accessible equipment was extremely exciting. And then starting to work with Kyle. And we did work for a few months. The standing frame wasn't here initially, and then it came and I was scared. And it took him a little while to talk me into it, but I did, and it was wonderful. Sent pictures to my friends of me in the standing frame, and everybody was crying. It was just huge. And he had to get into my head as much as my physicality to get me standing in it. As I mentioned, I've been a paraplegic for 33 years. I've had a lot of therapy through the years, a lot of shoulder problems after pushing a wheelchair for 33 years. I usually use a manual chair. I still do 5K races, but I've had a lot of shoulder problems, and I am having a lot less pain since I started working with Kyle, just building up muscle and building up strength. I find he needs to get in my head as well as physically to keep encouraging me and pushing me to do a little bit more than I think I can do sometimes. He discovered a few weeks ago if he just kind of miscounts how many reps I've done, I'll do more without knowing I'm doing them. And then it works and I know that I can. It's just been wonderful and a real opportunity I haven't had before in my entire 33 years of being disabled.
She's gotten therapies for all of her life, but it's actually since she's been here that we've seen the most improvement. I run into a lot of my friends with special needs kids here. It's become quite the social hub of Claremont, but I definitely see the benefit of the bigger facility.
Having one central location where we can do her therapies, where we can do the classes, where she gets to feel comfortable. She gets to make friends here. We've done the dance class 2 years in a row, and she remembers people. So I'm just proud of her every time she gets to do something new, and there's nothing out there that I wouldn't do for her.
It has been absolutely invaluable to have this in her life and in our lives. I can't say enough about it. I cross my fingers and pray every day that the bigger facility comes sooner rather than later.
Okay. And cut. Have a good day at the Dreamplex, that's right.